Alright, so let's start off with the front of the barrel. The barrel for flash hiders actually has a counterclockwise thread on it, so you can take it out, either get a new flash hider or put a mock suppressor on it. Or if you also just want to paint it easily, you can. Alright, so you don't want your long barrel anymore. What you can do is just unscrew this, and voila, you have a shorter barrel. The only problem is you do need a shorter inner barrel as well. And this is a counterclockwise thread. The gun is entirely metal with the exception of the heat shield here and here, the stock, the foregrip, the box mag, and the carrying handle. Right here, this moves. In the real saw, I think it changes the rate of fire, but in the airsoft world, it does absolutely nothing. So the bipod is actually sort of nice. I mean, you depress these, it just fits right in there. Fits nicely. The only problem is it scratches up your ammo box, and that can be potentially bad, but not really. Get it out, you just depress it again, flip it up. It can actually go, forward, but it doesn't really, it doesn't look the best. Personally, I think it looks best out or folded in. People might say that the wobble is an issue, but it's actually, you're going to be on so many different positions since you're running through, laying down, setting it up, that you might have an instance where you need it, your gun level and your ground won't even support that, so the bipod moves with that. So you can, there's actually 3 positions, and you do that by just depressing these little nubs. The front sight is fully adjustable, up and down at least. It comes with a tool that you just put down that hole that comes around here, and you just twist and it'll raise it up and down. People have been saying that their front sights have been falling off randomly, and I have not had this problem as of yet. And I have tried to take it off, and I believe Echo One may have glued theirs on, because I took out that hex key or hex screw and tried to wiggle it and it couldn't. Moving a little bit farther back, the top heat shield does come off very easily. Let's move this out of the way. This does have multiple positions. It can be folded down like that. It can be out, horizontal. It can be vertical, and then horizontal that way. You can access the barrel and hop up quite easily on this gun. Like if you want to switch it out for a Type 4 barrel, you just push this button and it's spring loaded, so it pops out. You have to be careful too. When you're taking this out, you don't want to bend anything. So you just gently lift up. There, you can just pop it out. And it will reel the hop up. Inside there, it is kind of foolproof, because if you can see, the groove right there is for right there. It fits into the hop up, so you cannot put it in any other way besides that down. You just slide that down. Fairly simple. And then you gently and carefully put the outer barrel back on. Now this part is a teeny bit tricky. You kind of have to push the button down. I find it's most easiest to do that, and then pull back. And it's nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Alright, moving farther back, we have the top cover. It can be opened by pressing these 2 buttons, like it's pulling up. This thing is for you can actually get fake 223 ammo with 5.56 and sling it over there and attach it to your box mag via right there, that nub. So right there, that right here is your hop up. Left for more and right for less. When you're closing it, you have to be careful because your charging handle will move forward slightly. When you push it up, it slides forward, not allowing you to bring it down. The sights are fully adjustable, you know, up and down. I have it around 4 and all the way to the left or right. But yeah, you can adjust them. Moving back to the box mag. Alright, when it comes to putting the box mag in, it can be a bit tricky. What you want to do is push it in until these are flush. And bring your mag over here. Slide it up, being careful not to bend any of your tubes. Yes, I'm not a master at it either. It takes a bit of getting used to actually successfully get it in. And in the heat of combat, you don't want to be doing this too much. Alright, you slide it all the way in until you hear a snap. And then that's pretty much it. Getting it out, you want to depress this first and then pull these out. Like so. So on the bottom of your box mag there is auto wind, which just winds it continuously. There's off, of course, and then there's sound controlled. Some people have been saying that the sound control option doesn't really work and it jams. But I've had over 2,500 rounds through this baby, and it works with no jams. So there is actually a compartment down in the foregrip. I'm not quite sure what it is for. I think in the real one it holds some gun grease or something. For airsoft I haven't found too many purposes for it. But it is there. One cool thing about this gun is the ease at which you can change out the spring. All you have to do is unscrew this, pop out the pin, fold up. Then what you do is pull this up. I'm not going to want to do it now because the spring is in a lot of pressure and your spring guide will actually pop out quite a distance. So what I'm going to do is put the camera on the tripod. So you pull up on this button. And there's your spring guide. And your spring is in there. Sometimes the button will prevent it from coming out. Right there's your spring. And how you get it back in is you just put the spring in there. And then just push until you hear that snap. It's easy as that. So, to get the battery in, flip this up, bring this down, and all you have to do is attach the connectors and slide it in there. Some people have been saying you cannot fit a 9.4 large type battery in there, and I've not been able to test this, so I'm just gonna go with their word on that. Yeah, this concludes the part 1, the overview.